So here's an interesting thing about speaking now, and it's a word to the wise about everybody getting ready to do this. The average person speaks at about 150 words a minute, between 150 and 160. So if you truly did a Rotary Minute, Jaylee, anybody, you'd have about 150 words to express yourself. And this is why the art of speaking is so important. Most people wing it, everybody. We have another professional speaker on the call with us today. Heinz is with us. Heinz, take yourself off mute and say hello.
Hello.
And Heinz understands the power of word choice, which you would use both in writing and in speaking. Hi, Heinz.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Excited to be here, as always.
Thank you. It's good to have you here, sir. And so Cindy Parsons knows from we do some YouTube work together, that in the YouTube description, you use 5,000 characters to tell everybody what the video is about. And the order of the words is important. So we're using all of these strategies to become better communicators so that when people meet us, they're psychologically attracted to us. They want to interview us a second time. They want to give us an opportunity on a project where other people want that same opportunity. Or they want to hire us even when nobody else has looked at us. And these are some of the things that we can do to get this going. When it comes to being a better speaker, I told you, first thing you want is maybe keynotes, but then you would look at things like breakout sessions at events. Eventually, we're going to open up and get there. Meanwhile, it's the featured speaker at Zoom events. So you should develop what is called a tight 20. And we're talking about 20 minutes. So Katie, if you were going to speak about something for 20 minutes, do you have some passion about hobbies or things that you like to do, or maybe something from work that you're really good at? What could that tight 20 be about?
Yeah, definitely. I recently passed one of my exams for work. I just got my Series 7, so I'm working on becoming a financial advisor. So I'm really excited about that, and I think that at some point soon, I would be like interacting with clients, but my 20-minute spiel would be with them, talking to them about their finances. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know how old you are, but you seem like a young person, very young to have a Series 7. Am I right about that?
Well, I'm 23, so.
That's pretty young to have a Series 7. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
You could talk about time management because you're getting it done, and I'm proud of you. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is it doesn't have to be exactly about your area of expertise. You don't have to be the sharpest, in this case, financial planner, to get a gig speaking at the Financial Planning Summit. In fact, although I teach presentation skills now, I've taught all kinds of stuff in my career. I got started initially, and this is interesting, Katie. I taught a class to would-be accountants. It was called Accounting for Non-Bean Counters. It was the very first class I did. I've also taught how to deal with difficult people in the early days. So it's conflict resolution, time management, all kinds of things on the way up. And that's how I think you get really comfortable in front of an audience. By the way, not for nothing, I also came up through the music business. So my brothers and I were called the Caruso brothers. We did over 2,000 musical performances opening for acts like Rick Springfield, Corey Hart, Joan Jett. Thumbs up if you know these names. Yeah, and Katie, who is 23, said, I got nothing.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's happening more and more often, Katie. Shelley remembers Rick Springfield, don't you? So what I'm getting at here is that whatever your tight 20 is, you just develop it and you become that person. Time management in your industry, Katie's the person to go to. And then you develop this type, and this is called a brand within a brand. Because you're too young to own your own firm or your own company, or you're not accomplished enough yet, but you become the such and such person at the firm. You with me? And then if you become that person within the firm, pretty soon you become that person in your city or in your county or in the state of Michigan, right? And your sphere of influence grows over time because your reputation is starting to grow. And when you have a brand within a brand, you become an entity that people want to be close to. They want you on their committee. They want to hire you. They want you to write an article for their blog, right? Or they want you to speak at their event. And this is how it gets going. These are the only two ways, ladies and gentlemen, speaking and writing.